Today we are going to see about introduction to computers. Computer is a electronic device that designed to work information or data which is given by users. At the same time, the computers cannot understand users' language. For example, Tamil, English, Hindi, French. Computer cannot understand. Computer understand only machine language, that is ones and zeros. Okay, repeated ones and zeros only understood by computer. So same time humans cannot understand machine language. So we need a translator. Likewise only the programs used. Okay. So the program is nothing but the set of instruction. Program is a set of instruction to computer. Okay. The programming languages are usually classified into three types: machine language, assembly language, procedure oriented language. Assembly language is almost similar to our English. It consists of mnemonic codes. For example, total, instead of total, we need to write tot. Likewise, addition, instead of addition, we need to write add, like that. Next, the term computer. The term computer is derived from Latin term computere. Computer cannot do anything without a program. It needs a input. It's not a robot. It's a computer. Just it's a advanced calculator. That's all. So computer without input, computer cannot do anything. The input we are given through program. Program is nothing but the set of instruction, set of information. Through the program only we give information or orders to computer. Okay. The word computer usually refers to the central processing unit and internal memory. Next, father of computer. The father of computer is Charles Babbage. He developed the first mechanical computer. So also the mechanical computer is called as analytical engine. It uses read-only memory. Almost it's a calculator, nothing more than. Nowadays we are using a advanced, not a electronic device, advanced electronic device that takes raw input data from the users, and after processing the data or instruction, it gives results. The set of instruction is called as program. It gives the set of instruction. After processing the set of instruction, it gives output or results. It may or may not be saved into computer. That may be user defined. If the user it can process both numerical and non-numerical data calculations. It's the computer processing flowchart. Through the keyboard, that means through input device, it take raw data or instruction. That input devices are keyboard, mouse, joysticks, etc. It was stored in memory, and after the processing within the CPU, central processing unit, it gives results or output through monitor, printer, speaker, etc. Okay. Next, the input. Input assess the data. It get raw information, enters into a computer through user. It's a collection of the input data, may be a collection of letters, numbers, images, etc. Next, process. During the process, it processes the data, process the input data. It's a internal process. Okay. Next one, output. Output is a processed data, finished. That which means result given by computer after the data processing. Also, it save the results or output in a storage device. Next, computer classification. According to functionality, not only functionality, based on the purpose, data handling and functionality, computers are classified into some types: analog computer, personal computer, workstation, mini computer, mainframe, supercomputer, microcomputer, etc. First of all, analog computer. Analog computers that represent the numbers by some continuous table. Almost it's a calculator. Next one, personal computer. Personal computer is a computer small and lowest. The term personal computer is nothing but the desktop computer that we used in laboratory, computer laboratory and our home. Next, workstation. Workstation is a terminal or maybe a desktop. The same time, the desktop should be, if the desktop is a server, nothing more than a server. Workstation is nothing more than a server or mainframe. Next, mini computer. It is a medium sized computer. It is more costly and powerful than micro computer. Next, mainframe. Mainframe computers consist of large storage capacity and very high speed of processing compared to other computers like micro and mini, as known as mainframe computers. Next, supercomputer is the biggest and fastest and most expensive computers on the earth, which can operate 10 millions of operation per seconds. That's why it's called as supercomputer. Next one, microcomputer. Microcomputer is nothing more than our personal computers. It's the smallest general purpose computer. Functionally, it is similar to any other large systems. This microcomputer can easily linked with any other computer through LAN.